And hi again everybody, Mark Mannering here from Class Training with another 3 tips in 3 minutes, more or less. Actually one big tip this time. We cover this a lot in our Excel courses. And it's all about how to add data, how to add more data to your spreadsheet and have it included in the old data so that any formulas you have update automatically. What am I talking about? If I just go click here for the total, I'm going to use the Autosum on my toolbar here. I go click. What do I want to auto sum? You highlight the cells you want, press enter, and away you go. For the average, I want to go click the drop down, average. Is that the right cell I want to get the average of? No, I highlight my 3 cells here and press enter. Now the problem is if I add more data across the bottom here, I go February, New South Wales again, and type in 9,000 for example, press enter. That doesn't get included in the formula. I have to either manipulate the formula and change it to include that new data, or somehow when I create the formula to include all the cells I might come down to, I don't know how many I might come down to, and so on. Or worse still, I've got to remember to insert a new row before the last one and put the new data in here, and then maybe the formula might update, but people will forget to do that. Okay, so let's start again and do it properly. Now what we're going to do before we put the formulas in is to tell Excel that this data here will grow as I add more records and more data, either by typing in or by cutting and pasting. Okay, so what we do is we just click inside the data. Make sure you've got your headings across the top in the first row of the data. You just click inside the data somewhere, and I go up to the Home tab here, which is what I'm already on, and I click Format as Table. Format as Table. Now a whole heap of colors comes down, and you don't really need to worry about which color design to pick. I just have to pick one of them. I'll just pick the bluey one here. I go click. It comes up and says where's your data. It's automatically highlighted it, and I click OK and click out of it. Now that adds some other drop downs, and every second row is shaded and so on. Other things that you can do with this formatted table data that we cover in our courses a fair bit. Okay, now I know that if I add more and more records outside the old data, they'll be included automatically in the new data. So to see that work, we first of all now put our formulas in. So as before, I'll go click. I want to put the Autosum, so I go Autosum. Autosum of what? Those 3 cells. Now notice how the formula's slightly different. I'll just grab this thing here. It always gets in the way. It really annoys me. Gets in the way. But there's the formula, slightly different to what we had before, but we just ignore that. Press enter, 18,000, whatever, for the total. I go drop down again for the average. What do you want to get the average of, Mark? I want to get those 3 cells there. And again, that gets in the way. Why does it get in the way? Okay, press enter and I get the average. Same as before. But now when I click outside the old data and I type in, or I drag down the January, I just type it in manually, Feb. I go tab across and I type in Vic, whatever it might be, tab across, type in 9,000, press enter. Notice how the formula's updated straight away. Now there's a lot more you can do with format as table. You can see the drop downs there and so on, and we cover this a lot in our Excel courses. So yeah, have a look at the website when the next few courses are coming up, and hope to see you then to find out more about this great feature. Mark Mannering here from Class Training, signing off with a quick one, and see you again next time. Thanks a lot, bye.